And my colleague Siddhant Subbal is joining us with more updates on Israeli Prime Minister's visit. Siddhant, good morning. Now, traditionally, India and Israel were seen as trading partners for military equipment. But as the two countries continue their celebrations of 25 years of engagement, give us a picture of how this engagement has broadened to accommodate different areas, especially when Prime Minister Netanyahu visits India today.
Well, India recognized Israel in 1950 but established diplomatic ties in the year 1992, and we marked 25 years in 2017, and since then things have moved forward in a considerable way. Well, the Prime Minister of Israel will be visiting today. He will be landing in Delhi at around 1:30, and he's the first foreign dignitary to visit India in this year 2018, and of course it shows how important Israel is for India. And of course, Israel and India have a lot of common things, including a large diaspora in Israel, Indian diaspora, and Prime Minister Narendra Modi did met them during his visit last year. But of course, there are two pillars of India-Israel ties. One is agriculture and another is defense, and these have played an important role in calibrating the relationship into a new level. Agriculture, because remember, Israel is a country where a lot of a desert is there, and Israel has successfully used its talent and innovation to desalinate the water and use it to drink, and that will be one of the key moments in Gujarat. And remember, the Prime Minister of Israel will be visiting other cities as well, other than, of course, Delhi. He will be going to Agra, he will be going to Mumbai, and he will be visiting Ahmedabad. In Ahmedabad, he will be visiting Sabarmati Ashram, Gandhiji's ashram. And remember, Prime Minister Narendra Modi took the Chinese and the Japanese leadership there, and there will be a road show. In Mumbai, he will be meeting the Bollywood, the Israeli Prime Minister. There is a program, Shalom Bollywood, that will be celebrated there, where the top actors from the Bollywood will be participating, including Amitabh Bachchan and others. Such people, but of course this visit will calibrate the ties into a new level, and that will only help each other, because India has missions such as startup missions, and Israel is known as the startup nation, and this of course can help both the countries.
Right, Siddhant, also you mentioned part of the program is that Prime Minister Modi will be taking his Israeli counterpart to Ahmedabad on a roadshow as well. So one thing to look out for would be the chemistry between the two leaders, because we remember how Prime Minister Modi was received with great warmth when he visited Israel last year.
Well, last year when he visited Israel, the Prime Minister of Israel was with him all through his visit, and that can be expected in this visit as well. And remember, the Prime Minister of Israel went to receive the Prime Minister Narendra Modi at the airport, and remember those Hindi lines. He said in Hindi, "Swagat hai mere dost," and called him as a friend publicly. Few leaders do that publicly, and the warmth in the relations were visible from the body language of both the leaders, calling each other as friend, and those hugs also, and we can expect that to happen. And his first stop over here, the Prime Minister of Israel, will be at the Teen Murti Chowk, which will be having a new name. That will be Teen Murti Haifa Chowk, to pay homage to the Indian soldiers who dedicated their lives and of course played an important role in the British victory during the World War I, the liberation of Haifa, and that is still celebrated as Haifa Day on 23rd of September. And of course those to pay a tribute, that is why the name is changed. And remember, the President of Israel, when he visited India, also paid his tributes and homage to the Indian soldiers at the Teen Murti Haifa Chowk.
Right, Siddhant, thanks very much for joining us with those input. And Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is expected